Hello, Scorpio. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus read for you. So this is an abundance money read, but it's one with a bit of a twist. So it's got the relationship bit added into it. And that's because when I woke up this morning, I got this guidance from a guide saying that some of us tend to have our relationship story mixed up with our money story too. So they could be kind of mixed together. So parts of relationships are either showing you the way to your abundance or holding you back from your abundance. So I wanted to go like some special bonus reads this weekend about that, and also because I've got a half price reading sale, of course. And so when I published this reading, the half price sale has just started, and so you can book in for one of those. I'll pop a link up there and also one in the description box too to book in for one of those. They're 3 pages long. I get them out within 24 hours of you booking them, and it makes it 60 Australian dollars this weekend instead of 120, which is about 35-40 American. Now my prices are going up on Monday, so as soon as this reading sale ends, the price of that reading will be $150, not $120. And then subsequent half price reading sales are going to be 75 Australian dollars instead of 60. And so you want to want to book in while this price is super low. I'll never be so low again. I haven't put my prices up for years, hence the big jump this time. Well, not that big a jump really, but yeah. I think it's probably been about 8 years or something since I put my prices up. It's been a long time that they've been at that level. So Scorpio, let's have a look what's going on with you, with your abundance story. Oh, okay. Scorpio, got criticism and strength and courage, right? So your abundance story, your money story. First of all, you pick it up from your parents, first of all, right? Or your caregivers, whoever that was. And so they tend to teach you about money, or you just notice how they are about money, and that's what sets you off on it. Now, if you've got a critical parent, yeah, who's the strength and courage card is saying that it's your strengths, your talents, your abilities that are going to bring that abundance in for you. That's always true. True abundance comes when we are being ourselves, when we're sharing the resources that we've got inside of ourselves with the world. So there are skills, the talents, the strengths that we've got. We're sharing those with the world in the world in a big way. That's when true abundance comes back, like plenty comes back to us then. Now, you have particular strengths, but if your parent or one of your caregivers was a critical person and didn't have that same point of view as you, so if say you had a very logical dad, but you're an artistic kind of a person, and then they're criticizing you, you would have shied away from those strengths that you've got, and you won't want to apply yourself in those areas because you'll have an internal voice then, like an internal parent voice. Criticizing yourself in that same way, that oh yeah, it's nice that you can do your art, but it's just a nice thing. It's not the way that you're going to get your money, you know. And there's so many people that believe that, the starving artist thing. It's because the logical kind of person that came here to be in a job to do something very logical like that are going to look at artists, and it's not in alignment with them. That's not what they're here to do. So of course they're going to think that that's not the way that you get money, because it's not the way that they get money. It's not the way that they're going to get money. But the problem is that those logical kind of people become teachers and then tell the artists and the lovers and the healers and the readers that that's not the way that they can get money, that they've got to be in this logical job. You don't find the artist saying to those people in the office jobs and everything, you need to do your art. That's going to how you're going to be getting your money. They don't do that, right? But it happens the other way around. Logical people will tell artists that that's not how they're going to get money, yeah? And that's what's happened with you, Scorpio, is that you've got certain strengths inside of you that have been criticized by a parent, probably, or a caregiver, or a teacher maybe, or a sibling. Been criticized by someone, then you've had that self-criticism going on, so you've had that voice in your head ever since. And you'll have attracted partners to do that same thing. So this is how it's tying in with your love life. All the while getting stronger and stronger that you will not do what you came here to do. You will not do your creativity or the readings or the healing or whatever it is that's inside of you, your gifts, your strengths, whatever it is. Don't want to do it. You want to do something else instead because you think that's guaranteed abundance or guaranteed money. And it kind of will be, but it's not going to be abundance. It might be guaranteed money, but it's not going to be abundance. It's not going to be true abundance. So you need to be being yourself, Scorpio. You need to be tapping into your true strengths for that true abundance. So let's see where this is going. So I feel like you've probably got into relationships with people that have been doing the same thing as well. You know, we set these stories off and then we attract more and more and more of the same. Someone that's critical of your strengths and saying, no, you can't do that. Oh, yeah. Scorpio, look at this. Travel and own my idea. Now, some of you, and I know some of you Scorpios that are like this, travel, you live all over the world, pretty much like me. Got that freedom and the travel, you're owning that idea and you're actually doing it. Some of you Scorpios, you aren't doing that. It's in you and you aren't doing that. This is the part of you that's judging. How could, like, traveling around the world lead to your abundance? Like, really, how could it? Well, it's led to my abundance. It's led to a lot of people's abundance. But some people have this idea that it's dropping out, you know, dropping out, being irresponsible, that it's actually taking you away from abundance. But it's not. Not for you. Not if it's in your heart. Not if you're being called to do that too. It's like, you wouldn't believe that me moving 4 years ago to a tropical island in Thailand would have such a huge impact on my finances. And it's not because it's a tropical island. It's because of the community here and the healing that's gone on and the support network that I've got here that has allowed me to open up. Hey, it's my black cat down there. That's allowed me to open up and feel confident in myself, feel empowered in myself. Just the right people around me, family at last, positive family, loving and giving family around me at last, which I've been lacking all my life. And it was one of my deepest wishes for many, many years to experience a loving family, and I've got it now. Then my abundance opened up. So you just never know, right? You never know what travel's going to bring you. Could fulfill a deepest wish that you've got, and then it allows your abundance to open up when some deep emotional need that you've got inside of you is fulfilled. And then suddenly you can open up to your abundance. So sometimes you don't even realize, Scorpio, that you're holding yourself back from abundance because it's not the most important thing to you. You've got another deeper thing that you yearn for more, and travel's going to bring that to you. And so if you've got travel inside of you, if you're wanting to do that, do it. Despite lovers and parents and people saying that's not the way to abundance. Grow up. You're dropping out. You're not dropping out, you're dropping in. You're dropping in, Scorpio. Yeah, I know Scorpio that's just like me, has lived all over the place and is very abundant. You will be too if it's inside of you. It's coming from your higher self. Your higher self is trying to lead you there. And so um, it will work for you. It will lead you to abundance. I feel a heaviness of this, Scorpio. So it's like blame, talk to someone. This is trying to please other people. So maybe you're young Scorpio watching this and you're still listening to your parents and you're wanting to please them. You want to go traveling, you want to do your own thing, you want to follow your own path, you want to believe in your strengths and your creativity and stuff and not please them. But another part of you wants to please them. You know, if you do please them in years to come, you're going to blame them afterward for not doing what you want. Especially if you get into relationships with people just like that, with mirrors of that, and then, you know, someone else to blame, someone else that's holding you back. But really, it's you that's holding yourself back, Scorpio, because you're not making those decisions for yourself, and you need to make those decisions for yourself of what's truly aligned with you, to do what you want to do based on your strengths, to travel, to have that lifestyle that you want, because it's going to lead you to what's really important to you. And it could be just getting away from criticism. You know, I was born to a very critical culture in the UK. I think everyone knows that. In Australia, we call them whinging palms, criticizing and complaining about everything. Very, very negative-minded kind of culture. And yeah, now, wow, totally opposite. Thailand's totally opposite. It's so happy people. And it could be that. It could be that you need to move away from that critical culture completely and into a happy place. And then you'll be happy. And then your abundance will open up. And you'll get into the right kind of relationship too, with someone that's more like you. So I feel like, Scorpio, your story is all about breaking free of that criticism, and that's what you're being led toward, and then your abundance is going to flow from there. Not just abundance, but great relationships too, with someone that's really compatible with you, that's not stuck in that blame, criticism, blinkered life. This is the way to live life, and you've got to live it like that. No matter how diverse you are, how different you are than them, it's like, these are the rules, you follow these rules, because that's what adults do. It's like, no, we're all different. We're all so, so very different. We all have unique life paths. And your abundance is on your unique life path as well, Scorpio. So there you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? I'd love to hear from you. And if you'd like to book in for one of those abundance money reads, there'll be a link around about there to book in for one of those. Remember, the half price this weekend when I'm publishing this. Have an awesome weekend, Scorpio. I'll see you next time. Bye.